What is going on YouTube? Back to you with another haircut tutorial. And in this haircut tutorial, we're gonna go ahead and start my man with the process of getting waves. So we're gonna go ahead and pick this hair out on top. We're gonna run a number 2.5 with the grain using my YALL Cordless Seniors. Obviously he's gonna have to do some brushing, but and he didn't want to knock it down too much, so we're gonna do a 2.5 with the grain, which is the 2 guard lever all the way open, making sure to be go with the grain and go whichever way the hair pattern grows. You don't want to cut against the grain if the client wants waves, unless it's like a real high guard, like a 3 or something like that. But you could tell he had curly hair on top, kind of like a sponge look, but now he wants to switch it up to get waves. So now it's time for him to do his homework, right? And brush, apply product, follow 360 Jeezy, all that good stuff. But so this is gonna be, I guess you could say, a drop fade, because I'm creating my first guideline, contouring the client's shape of his head, and each guideline that I do from here on out is going to follow that. So now this is lever all the way open, going up about 1/2 of an inch, because I want to keep the blend a little lower, if that makes sense. I want the lightness to be at the bottom, and then mid, I want it to be just a little bit dark, and then going towards the ridge of his head, I want it to be around a 2.5 against the grain. So starting with the lever all the way open, creating our next guideline. To remove that guideline, you want to put it in the middle, go up about halfway, not all the way to where it's dark, but halfway into that line, and then to remove it completely, close that lever and knock out the bottom line. My clippers are not 0 gap, they're just adjusted, and they do cut pretty close, but whenever you 0 gap a clipper or a trimmer, depending on the barber, like I'm heavy-handed, so I can nick somebody or irritate a client, so I don't want to 0 gap my clippers or trimmers. I just kind of adjust them to where I can use them on kids and adults. So now this is the number 1 guard lever all the way open, going up, I would say about 1 inch with this one right here, 1/2 an inch to 1 inch. Again, starting with the lever all the way open, and same steps. Whenever you put it in the middle, you don't go all the way to where you created a 1.5 guideline. You go right underneath that, start working the middle, start working that line out, and then you close it and really start to lighten up that area. Now, what's going to remove that 1 guideline is the 1/2 guard. So you won't see it completely disappear on this step. Alright, so right here, this is a 2 guard, again, lever all the way open, and you're going to see that that 2 is going to blend right into whatever's on top, which is a 2.5 with the grain. Now I jump down to my 1.5 guard, and we're going to go ahead and soften up the ridge of his head, of the client's head right there. Knock out that bulk, and that's pretty much going to blend into whatever's on top. Now we left that 1 guideline, we'll come back and use the 1/2 guard and remove it. We are going to add some color enhancements. I'm going to show you the before using the color enhancements and after using the color enhancements. Again, I always say this in my videos, guys, you can't knock it until you try it. There are some barbers out there that don't want to do it because you see a lot of bad jobs done on Instagram and social media, of it washing out completely the first time, or it dripping on the client's head, or it just seeing a bad job. When it's done right, it looks natural, it looks dope, the cut looks sharp, the cut looks clean, it's detailed, and clients love it. They will pay extra for that, trust me. And I did use the official 245 Get Beam cordless air compressor. So, alright, so sorry for that little rant. This is the 1/2 guard lever all the way open. And like I said, whenever you start with the lever open and you want to remove that guideline, go right underneath that, put it in the middle, the lever, and then close it, and you'll start to see that line disappear. Now, after you done, it's kind of like a rough draft, right? You'll take that half guard off and just remove dark spots using the lever all the way open, no guard, and using the corners of the blade, left side and right side, right? As shown right here. And you're gonna see that that blend is just gonna come together.
The house of creation.
I did do the client's beard, but I did not put this in the video. It's just a haircut. Shout out to my client for allowing me to record this video. It would, if YouTube, my channel would not be here if it wasn't for my clients. So huge shout out to my clients for allowing me to record their haircuts and put it on YouTube. There are some of my clients that do not want to be on YouTube or social media, so you gotta respect that. Not everyone is about social media, but man, every time I get a new client that comes in, I'm like, yo, can I record your haircut? And for the most part, they're gonna say yes. And but again, you get some no's, but it is what it is. Can't hate them. Alright, so basically what you do to one side, you do to the other. I did speed up this side just for the sake of the video. It's already 14 minutes long. So I'm going to go ahead and let y'all listen to the beat a little bit and enjoy this side of the haircut. Follow along as I did on the other side. Same thing. And then I'll get back to y'all whenever we start the lineup. did forget about this part. So what I did for this sake of the video is I faded one side and then went to the other. Now I'm working out the back, because you want to make sure that the back blends to the sides, right? You want to make sure that the haircut in the back looks like it belongs to the sides. So with that being said, around this area, around that occipital bone area, it is a little darker. It tends to be a little darker, so you may find yourself using like a lower guard in the area, or even no guard, and using the corners to blend that area in. I did speed up this side, but it's basically the same steps. But like I said, you may find yourself using the lower guard just to remove that darkness around this area, and cutting with the grain and against the grain. And as you can tell, I'm stretching the skin with the opposite hand. That way I can get in those tight areas around, there's like a dent right around the occipital bone area. And if you stretch the skin, you're able to blend that area in a little better.
And now we talk a little soft and tipping.
Creation.
Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and line up the sides around the C cup area. And I'm using my and the Slimline Pros. They're not the LIs, they're the originals. And right here, the reason why I edged them up like that, like holding it like a pencil, the trimmer, is because I didn't want to get in the way of the camera. And as you can tell, like the lineup, the blend does not need color enhancement. I'm not fixing anything. I'm just enhancing the haircut. Make it like Steve Harvey, man. Steve Harvey had an enhanced lineup. There was rumors going around that it was a toupee or a hair unit, whatever. That was not a natural hairline. That was an enhanced hairline. And like when I became a barber, yeah, it bothered me that it wasn't a natural hairline, but man, that thing was always crispy. Like celebrities on TV, clients come in with a picture with a celebrity picture or whatever, and they're like, yo, I want this. Look, this is the before. Doesn't need it, but we're gonna apply it. Get in those little areas where the tight curls are kind of spread apart, and you can like comb it out with a fine-tooth comb to kind of brush the hair down. But adding that enhancement just takes it to a whole nother level. You want to make sure you have a brush as well, that way you can brush down and up into the hair and kind of blend it. And I let the client know when they show me the picture, I'm like, dude, that has color enhancement, you know that, right? And they asked for it. Now we're applying the razor. That edge up is just crispy. You can't knock it, man. You cannot knock it until you try it. Anyone on the street seeing this cut is not gonna know that it's enhanced with color enhancement, and it's hair color. So grow with the industry, man. I hope you enjoyed this haircut tutorial. Hope you learned something from it. Make sure you subscribe, share, and comment. Team Gifted. Stay gifted.